Hiya, we're back at it again. I just quickly, I'm going to stop this a minute. Now let's have a bit of peace and quiet. I'll just bring you up to speed what's going on, because if I bring up the PDA, I'm in here in field 25. We was in there harvesting, or I was in there harvesting the other day. When you first saw me. Then we jumped over and we harvested this one. And what I've gone and done, I've sold all the tractors on the farm, and there's 3 of them. So I've sold all the tractors, bought a class tractor, got a class combine, so and the class tractor was a little bit cheaper than one of the John Deeres, so that saved me money. Well, that gave me an extra 5 or 10,000. And all these fields up here, 35, 14, 31, I'm pretty sure. Bring this up a minute. Yep. So that's 35, 4, 31. And these ones down here, because they were for sale on them. Yeah, 16 and 17. So that whole lot there was sold. I sold all that. Sold all the tractors on the farm. And with the money, managed to buy field 25. Got a few pennies left. Yeah, we've got a few pennies left, but not enough to buy any more land. So that's all the land I'm going to be buying this side of next spring. I won't be buying none next spring either. Long-term plans, I haven't actually made any at the moment. For the next 12 months, I would say this field and the other 2 cereal fields. So this field is going to be linseed. That's my plan. One of the other fields is going to be linseed, and the third one is going to be canola. That's what I'm planning. I've got to be careful I don't run out of money. That's the whole idea. I'm so lucky around here. I'm talking and I'm not concentrating. Didn't need to stop. Oh, I need to go. Yes, I do. I need to go down there, don't I? Open this. I need to open up this headland. Yeah, because I can't put cereals back on top of cereals. But lucky enough, around this area, they can grow linseed. So I was thinking, if I plant linseed, that gets harvested, well, as far as I know, middle of June, July time. So that would be an earlier crop. Get a bit of money in, because It's a long time from now till then. We're not making any money. The machinery in the shed, bar the roller and the sprayer. There's 2 other machines in there. I think one's a planter and one's a cultivator, light cultivator. I'm umming and ahhing if I should sell that as well. Not because of the money. I don't know. I'll have to try and see what I think. But they look big, bulky old things to me. I mean, they need it, I suppose, on this size land, but I'll have to work that one out. I'll have to try them out, see what they're like. But I have to get some sort of plough, and I need money. I don't know if I've seen a very spreader anywhere. I need a very spreader to start spreading lime and fertilizer. I can't remember seeing one of them anywhere. So I've still got a lot to buy. I've got fertilizer to buy, lime, seed, and I've got to keep everything full with diesel. So I gotta go to the top of the field now. I'm nearly full. I'll be right in a minute now. Once these headlands are cut, I can do the same as I always do. I just go back and forth. I go back and forth and just work my way down. Just keep bringing the tractor down like I did last time. Oh, excuse me. Just the headlands just take a little bit of running around, so just opening the field up. I like to think I could manage, and I said before, I like to think I could manage this on my own without no help. That's the plan. Did I go? No, I didn't go over. I didn't go close enough. Yeah, that's the plan. Manage it all on my own. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not very clever, is it? Try that again. It's not like me. Now I'm probably too close now. Oh, what's the matter? Oops. That seems too close now. I don't know. Oh no, that's right. Can get lined up, I don't know. Oh, what's the matter? I'm making a meal of this, I know that much. It's going to look a bit on the wonky side because I'm not using GPS auto steer. I'm not using auto steer, so it's going to look a bit wavy. Doing it the old-fashioned way. There's some nice land up here too, up this end. I know I keep stopping and starting. If I bring that one up again, long term, what I'm thinking long term is like 10, 9, 14 and 13, and this 30, 29 and 16. Just this nice little group here in this corner. That one right down there, 29. That's my long-term thinking. I think that would make a nice group of fields fairly close together. Up here near the Cotswold grain store, so don't have to go too far to sell things. That cuts down on running costs, running time, and it also means I don't have to run up and down the roads. I can keep everything off. Well, 80% of the time I can keep off the roads. The roads ain't too wide around here. But they big old fields though, that's for sure. At some point they must have knocked down loads of hedges, that's all I can think. They wouldn't have started off this big, I wouldn't have thought so. Whoa, 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 oh, pushing the wrong. Pushing the wrong. Well, I must have got it the wrong side of the bed this morning. Oh. Well, I put my glasses on upside down, one or the other. It won't happen, well no it won't, it's too late now. But it won't, next year I'm going to start thinking about some crops for the winter. There's some good ground around here for potatoes. I'm I'm not very keen on potatoes. They don't give a very high return, and they're a lot of work for the return you get on them. But gives me something to do during the winter, especially if I sort of specialise a little bit, you know. Instead of just harvesting them and selling them, if I harvest them and wash them and sell them as premiums, might be to sell them out as chip potatoes, you know. For sometimes if you grow decent potatoes, they get a contract, you could sell them for chips, crisps, not chips, crisps. You get premiums price then. It'll give you something to do in the winter. I say it's not my favourite crop. I don't know if I should grow any big acreage, but just something to do. Otherwise I'm going to be sat indoors. Be sat indoors all winter, rocking on my rocking chair. Used to, oh, that's alright. Actually, that's not alright. I'm going to empty this combine. Not worth me starting. Let's see if I can do better this time. Oh, I did a bit better that time. Oh, we're gonna hit that trailer. I'm going to park him up there a minute. Let's just drop that. Oh, can do. Doesn't work with this one, does it? I'm going to go and empty this tractor and trailer. Yeah, I only got to come in here. Literally like 2 minutes away. Yeah, got a few bits in here, I suppose. Enough to keep. Enough, oh, how much did we make that time? Yeah, 15,000. I'm not too fussed if somebody's offering more money, because the amount of time that I save just come in here, the amount of fuel that I save. I think I could be selling somewhere else and making a few extra pounds, but I think with the few extra pounds that I make, I think I'll be paying it back out in fuel, or even more in fuel. So it's literally just here around the corner, and that's that field there on the right. That's one of the fields I like to think I could buy sometime in the future, but oh, it's over £1 million. It sounds expensive, but for the acreage, no, it's not. Yeah, a little bit on the pricey side, but good soil around here. It's grade A. It's grade A soil. You're going to pay a premium for that. That's for definite. Yeah, you can see how dark it looks. Good dark soil. It's got like a sheen to it too. It doesn't well, I think it's got what I call like a sheen. Doesn't look lumpy. Oh, I can't see very well there. Doesn't look very lumpy type soil. It's like it does look sort of soft, like a medium loam, but it's dark, so full of nutrients. There should be good growing ground. Alright, let's fire this one up. Back at it again. Well, we nearly finished. Just doing this little, well, we've got the short work to do now, just I ain't got a lot left to do. hasn't been a bad crop actually. Taking out quite a lot. You know, quite a few loads. I lost count how many we actually loaded. Oops. I had it out already. I know the trailer ain't quite full, but it seems silly just to put a little bit. Oh, I should have closed that. Seems silly just to load up a little bit just to finish that off. So, and I'm only going to run up there anyway. So, it ain't too far. Nice view from up here anyway. Well, this is going to be last of the harvest crops. My next job then is to sort out these cultivators. I've got to go looking for a plough, I know that. That's my first job. Well, berry spreader, yeah, I've seen one that I think is going to be alright. But I've got to work out a plough. Am I going to plough? Am I going to subsoil? Use something like a chisel plough. Sort of a bit like a subsoiler. Or do I go conventional, just go and use the plough, proper plough. I'll have to go to the dealership and see what they've got. I wonder if I can get all this in one trailer. Should be able to. Might be able to get it all in one hopper. Definitely, yeah, it looks like I can. Oh, that's it. Field's finished. Field's finished. All I've got to do now is just cultivate it, or fertilize it, lime it, cultivate it, and then sow it. As I say, this one I put in linseed. that one there right in front, that would probably be linseed. And then the first one we started, that was yesterday morning. That was the last, so that would have been the last video I done. That was not that field, but the first field right near the farm. That'd be canola. And then there's one above that as well. Oh, there's a hot air balloon there. There's one above that. And I'm planning that one to be canola. No winter cereal. That will come next year. Put the winter cereals in next year. We're putting... That's going to tie up everything. We won't have no cereals next year, will we? This is a thing I've got to think of. We're not going to have no cereals. Because that's all the land we got, and that's going to tie everything up. And we won't have nothing then for... No ground for spring. No spring barley or spring oats or spring wheat. Yeah, spring wheat. Unless I leave the top field for a crop of spring something. But I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. Well, thanks for watching and take care.